Okay, recording. Away we go.
Proceed to the route.
Oh, there's deer just across the road.
Oh, good.
Where there's one, there's more, so be careful.
trailhead.
A lot of them. Still have directions, right?
Yep.
Can you imagine this in the fall?
Oh God.
Ugh,
I don't know. Do they change that much further south?
I don't know. I would imagine.
I think
They
somewhat.
get snow, so
No.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But it has more to do with like a persistent temperature.
Right, but if they're going to get snow, the leaves have to change and come off.
Not necessarily. I mean, it could get cold, snow, and then go warm again.
Yeah.
Especially up in the mountains. I don't know. It's a good question. I imagine at some point you get far enough south that the leaves don't fall off the trees. Because they don't have to go dormant.
Right. Maybe that's why they're so tall.
It could be. They grow all year round.
Yeah. They're not very wide trees. They're very narrow.
Yeah. That's why no one's logged them. Not worth it.
They look like ash. Those are the trees that went dead in our area.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I got deceased.
Was that on, what do you call it?
We got some kind of virus or bug or something. They killed all the ashburn trees.
I remember the name of the park that it was. I remember seeing that in. Oh, we got something up here on the side of the road.
What do you mean something?
It's in the brush. It's very small. And it's going back and forth. Right up here. Right in here somewhere. Saw something milling around. of West Virginia is a national forest.
Yeah. There's a bird.
License.
Right. To hunt anywhere, you need a license.
That guy looked like he was trapping or something.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Or maybe he's got dogs that were in the back of that.
I don't know. I was trying to think the same thing. I was like, what?
Either that or he's, hunting with dogs. Like hound dogs. Something going on there. But if you're going through like a national forest or a park or anything like that, you see a bunch of like 2-gallon water jugs laying on the side.
Yeah.
Like normally that means there's a pot field deeper in.
Oh.
So that's the only reason someone would need to truck in water. And a lot of times they'll leave like their empties behind.
Oh.
Strangely. When I was up around my father's place, he pointed it out to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, you can tell there's a field back in there. See those ones?"
Interesting.
Spruce overlook. Yeah, everything around here. Oh, must be the same thing. Well, now we're into evergreen, so.
Yep. It's weird. It went from one thing to the other. Like it's a whole different
Biosphere.
Yeah. Literally. Like ground coverage and everything is different. It's much more rocky than it was just a few minutes ago. It's like a rainy, like. Someone behind you?
No, I'm just making sure I'm trying to figure out how far down we gotta go.
Oh,
Whether this is a short hill or a long hill,
gotcha.
so I can switch gears. Trying to save the brakes as much as I can.
It's hard to tell on the map whether you're up or down.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything but the path at this
Right.
point, the path and the grid. It held on to it from when we had service. I don't see how that's a scenic overlook. Oh, it's ahead.
Ahead. That was a trailer. Yeah, sure. Okay. And the pictures don't do it justice.
No, never do.
No. It's more breathtaking in person. Picture sucked. I took a picture. It sucked. Need a real camera.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even think to bring. I don't ever think to bring anymore. I don't even know where my real camera is in my house. I haven't used it since I moved. I don't think I've used a real camera in at least 4 years. I have no idea what. It's probably.
I haven't used a normal camera in probably like 20 years, 25 years.
Yeah. I did use a real camera for a while. I used to bring both. I'd like to get back into photography because you can do a lot with the camera, more than you can with the phone. But you can almost do as much with the phone now as you can with the camera. So it's not worth buying an expensive camera. You might as well just buy a better phone.
Well, that's the thing people don't realize is that film is a physical medium as opposed to a digital medium.
Right.
And because it's a physical medium, you're going to have much more depth of field. You're going to have a much better picture. So it goes way beyond what settings you can do.
Right.
It's more about the medium itself is what makes film photography look much better than digital and much deeper, richer, and more realistic.
Right. But I also, when I did it was still digital when I had my camera anyways. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the argument for vinyl.
Yeah.
Then the reason vinyl has come back is because when you listen to vinyl, you're listening to a physical medium. It's not being translated into zeros and ones.
Oh.
So you get a much deeper, more complex, and in a lot of ways enjoyable sound. That's why a lot of audio
we're on
files.
the top of a peak. We're on like a top of a peak.
Oh yeah, Cranberry Glades Overlook, Monongahela National Forest.
I know. I can't find it in my National Forest thing. I looked the other day too.
Oh yeah, it's right there on the map.
No, I know. I have an app for National Forest, and I Googled it, and it didn't come up on the.
Well, when I was researching this area, the Monongahela National Forest
I
surrounds the resort. It's like huge.
I understand that, but I have an app for National Forest.
Well, odds are, because of the way it's spelled, it didn't pick it up because of the way you spelled it, maybe. But it is a weird spelling.
I know, but I looked at the sign, and I looked at it 3 times, and it didn't pick it up. Like, I searched for it, and it didn't come up. I'm like, what the hell?
It must not exist. If it's not on the internet, it's not real.
No, this is supposed to give you more information about it.
Well, yeah, why, do you have a signal now?
No.
Oh.
Yes, actually I do.
You calling up a web page?
I know I need to see the sign again because I can't remember.
I thought it was MONOG.
That's as far as I got to.
Or MONONG, something like that.
Another sign will come up, but I don't know
yeah,
what
you bet.
I looked up the other day with the sign in front of me, and it didn't come up, and I'm like, maybe I spelled something wrong. And then I looked again, and it still didn't.
top of a mountain.
Definitely on top of the mountain. Site just sucks.
What do you mean?
Well, because I type it in and I get Yosemite and like.
Well, why wouldn't you just use Google?
Well, because the app is supposed to tell you different things about. Like it's supposed to tell you a little bit more about the.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, all in one place. But I mean, I'm sure if you go to different Google links, you'll find everything you need. Ooh, turkey. There were 2 turkey right down that road, standing in the middle of it.
I missed it.
Ooh, look at that yellow bird. What the hell that was?
There was another bird. I thought it was a blue jay, but it wasn't. It had the tails of a blue jay, but it was white. It wasn't a blue jay. Back into the the ferns and the rich folk soil, not the rocky soil.
Oh yeah, they're on every side. Gradually.
Crazy.
And driving down the road, people lean out the side, see if they can hit the sign from a moving truck.
That's so safe.
Oh yeah. I can't imagine you're just standing in front of it and just putting holes into it for no reason. You'd think you'd somehow, do it from a moving car would make more sense, if any sense at all. Hey!
Civilization. nature center.
Okay.
You don't have to. I'm just curious what kind of birds that we've
Yeah,
seen.
go ahead.
Honestly.
I'll set everything up. Maybe we got a signal again. You seem to, so.
Yeah, like now I don't again, but it keeps going in and out.
Well, maybe it'll be enough for me to get OBS running.
I got one to send out my dad a message. It went.
Oh, and they might have Wi-Fi here.
They might too.
Proceed to the route.
Okay.
I'm literally curious if they have a bird book.
I'm sure they do.
I know, like. I'm just gonna go check it out.